Here's a piece of Portland real estate news you may not have seen. The Ritz-Carlton building downtown is facing potential foreclosure. Nothing's been filed yet, but there's about $500 million in debts. Now, if you're not familiar with it, the Ritz-Carlton broke ground in July of 2019, before the pandemic and before the demonstrations downtown, and before coverage of the things going on in the city did a lot of harm. Justified or not, I don't care. But the reality is, during the pandemic, Portland's reputation took a big hit. Vacancy rates increased in both residential and commercial office space. So a building like the Ritz-Carlton looked a lot better in 2019 than it did by the time it was completed in October of 2023. As of right now, only about 10% of the condos have sold and only about 25% of the offices have been rented. The hotel rooms are doing okay, but in the end, this is not the type of rollout that has been what's needed. Now, some people aren't sad that this is going this way. There were plenty of people who didn't want the Ritz-Carlton built there, in part because they had to move food carts out of the way to make room. And it's Portland. Nobody wants to lose the food carts, especially for a luxury building. There's also people who just don't feel like a luxury high-rise in downtown Portland was the proper fit. But regardless of whether you wanted the building there or not, it's a difficult thing for the city to face if the building goes into foreclosure, because the city's trying to rebuild the reputation downtown. And having this building go into foreclosure wouldn't be good for that. It is a notable building, and it would be better for it to be a success for the city and to show that people are willing to invest. Whether or not they're willing to invest in the Ritz-Carlton will remain to be seen. But fingers crossed that it doesn't go sour and that Portland can continue to improve its reputation downtown.